Bro, something evil happened in Nigeria yesterday in a place called Eziago in Enugu state of Nigeria, southeastern Nigeria. This man is trying to break the concrete to see if there are people still alive there because an evil witch doctor has been burying people around his house inside concrete, alive. Sorry, I can't show you the people they found there, even a pregnant woman. It's horrible. But I can show you on Telegram. Alright? So go to my Telegram channel and watch. Let me show you. Go to Telegram, search for this name, Dave Partner Media, and join. Make sure it has this number of followers, 751 and above. Join the group and watch. There are about 5 to 10 videos. I've uploaded them there. So this evil guy, this native doctor, as you can see, is rich. He has a lot of money. He's sharing in bundles. And he built some mansions around his house. Bro, what this guy does is he just kidnaps his own village members and then buries them under concrete alive and then build a house on top of that. So it's like a small prison he built under each of his houses. It's crazy. There was even a sculpture he molded. Actually, somebody is inside the sculpture, so he molded something around the person and used it to do his shrine. Bro, this happened yesterday. So when they tried to catch him, he stabbed one of the security guy with a knife. He carries knife with him. He stabbed the guy with a knife and jumped the fence and escaped. Bro, I'll give you gist. So this is how they were discovered. And one of his men was captured and they beat the shit out of the guy. They changed his destiny with beating. Sorry, I can't show you the video. It's on Telegram. But let me show you. They have been kidnapping people for years until they kidnapped this young girl. This little girl of 12 years old was going to farm with her father, and her father had a knife. So the native doctor and 2 of his evil accomplices approached the father and begged him for the knife, that they want to use it to fix their bike, their motorcycle. So the father gave it to them. Remember, this was at the farm where nobody was. So they put something on the nose of the father, and the man lost consciousness. They took the daughter, tied her mouth, tied her eyes, and drove her home on the bike. So when they went home, they opened a septic tank, a concrete tank, under one of the buildings the man has under construction, and dumped the child here, this child. And it turned out there were other dead people there already, including a pregnant woman. They dumped her there. Many people were there. The video is horrible. All these blocks are the works the man has under construction. As you can see, these are houses the man is building. But you will see that under one of the houses, he built a concrete cage where he dumps the people. So that was where he dumped the lady, and the lady was screaming. So the security guard around the town heard it and came and rescued the small girl. When they rescued, they found out who dumped her there, and they went to accost the native doctor. He took a knife and stabbed one of the security guys and ran away. And these are policemen now going to investigate the place. Sorry, I can't show you. Sorry, I had to cut out that part of the video so you will not see the unalive bodies, even the pregnant woman there. So the native doctor escaped. They caught one of his men and beat the shit out of him. He was lucky that they didn't do jungle justice on him. So people got annoyed, went to the man's house that evening and burned his cars and burnt his houses. So they put fire on his houses. And the governor heard it the next day. The next day, governor sent bulldozers to destroy the houses. Alright, I'll show you the video, but as you can see, this is the man's main mansion. You see, it's on fire. Can you see? The one at the back. And these are supposedly houses he built for others. As you can see, there are other mansions around, you see? The man was building multiple houses. And he keeps burying people around. The small shops in front of his house, people broke them because there were bodies there, according to what I heard. Let me put allegedly. Allegedly, the governor sent bulldozers to destroy the house. Allegedly, he was caught. So now, there's a manhunt for that native doctor. Everybody, they are looking for him everywhere. If they catch him now, it don't be for him. Life imprisonment. If it's the villagers that caught him, I don't think he will make it to the police station because everybody's angry. As you can see, people are coming to see and run away. And he's still within the village because he ran on foot. As you can see, bulldozers are bringing down the houses, you know. So personally, I would have loved them to catch the guy first, so he would tell us where all the other bodies are, because these are the ones that people just discover by looking around. What of the ones that only him knows? Do you get what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know, there's a big difference between witch doctor and native doctor. There's a big difference between a diviner, somebody that consults the spirits, the gods, and somebody that heals. You understand? Now, in Igbo language, the name for a doctor, person that heals, uses herbs, you understand, to heal, is called dibia. That's the name. But the name of a diviner, somebody that consults the spirits, you understand, the person that consults the spirits is eze. So the word eze is not king in Igbo language. Igbos don't have a word for king. Igbos never had kings. So it's only when the white people came, they discovered Igbos did not have kings, so they looked for the nearest word and converted it to mean king. Eze in Igbo language means a chief priest, somebody that consults the gods or does spiritual work, spiritual stuff. The proof is, if you look at when the person is a female, they call the person Eze Nwanyị. That is a female chief priest. It doesn't mean female king. You understand? So the chief priest itself is Eze. The only thing is that during war or during time of challenge, when a single soul dictator or leader is needed in Igbo land, the town will usually appoint the chief priest to lead them during that. So if they want to go to war, it's the chief priest that they will put in charge. After the war, the guy steps down and returns to his normal role as chief priest. The reason is because the chief priest consults many people and is known to have wisdom. All the modern ones we have today are just evil ritualists masquerading as chief priests. So how did he get the money for this? They charge people to do charms for them. They will tell you that they can do charms for you to get rich. You pay them millions. When you pay them millions, they will now do charms. You know, when they do these charms, they tell you that you will be rich. Now, let me ask you, if that charm doesn't work, what can you do? Will you report to police that you did charm? You understand? That's how they get money. There's no juju that's giving them money. It's tricks. Some of them will take you through an oath that you should go and make money, right? After doing the charm, they'll take you through an oath. But if you make money, you must bring back 20%, 30% for the juju. Out of 100 people that will consult him, at least 20, 30, 40, 50 will go and succeed in life. Even if you don't consult him, you will still succeed. Out of 100 people that try something new, some will succeed. So, but if they succeed, they will think it's that juju. They will now go and pay him a percentage. That's how he's getting the money for all this. Juju does not work. Spirits don't exist. If you like, warn yourself from that till tomorrow. But sooner or later, you're going to find out the truth. But if you are sick and you go to a dibia mboroku na mkpa akwụkwọ, that's what we call it. That's the full name in Igbo language. Okay, somebody that uses roots and herbs to treat. That's a doctor. That's what I do. If you are sick of anything, in your body and you have tried everything and it's not working, reach out to me. If you have tried medications and everything, or they tell you they are going to do surgery and it's not an emergency, maybe they say that, see this problem, you eventually have to do surgery for it in future, reach out to me. Maybe there are herbs. If there are herbs that can help with that, I'll tell you the help. I don't consult for free, but trust me, most of the times it's something that is healable, right? Using natural herbs. Remember your ancestors, these are the herbs they used for thousands of years. So sometimes your body may not even be accepting the normal medicine, all those injections, drugs, the pills, and your body may not be accepting it because it's used to the way our ancestors used to do it. You understand? If you're having challenge